¿Qué pasa, gente? Es que he puesto a grabar porque estaba por aquí buceando por Fontaine y de pronto ha salido esta misión. Así que como ya tenemos una misión nueva, en el vídeo anterior empezamos a hacer esta, la de conseguir componentes extraños. Pero como tenemos otras dos que se nos activaron, más esta que se nos ha activado ahora, pues iremos alternando. Así que a lo mejor, ya que estamos, vamos a hacer esta. Así que nada, ¿qué tal estáis? Espero que estéis muy bien. Ya sabéis, como os digo siempre, que si os está gustando os podéis parar un instante para dejarme likes, comentarios, suscribiros y todas esas cosas. Así que vamos allá. Así que eso, bueno, que... A ver, que no me he hecho la introducción. Bienvenidos a los juegos del Tito Mor, yo soy Mor, ya sabéis, estamos aquí con Genshin Impact. Estoy pensando que no vamos a hacer esta misión, vamos a hacer la principal. Y diréis, ¿por qué? Porque es que yo soy más raro que un perro verde y siempre empiezo por las secundarias y luego hago la misión principal. Pero eso tiene el problema de que cuando tú haces la misión principal te presentan a un personaje, a lo mejor a Pepita, y luego al hacerla aquí ya la conoces y entonces dices, hola Pepita, ¿qué tal? ¿Tienes una misión secundaria para nosotros? Sí, sí que la tengo. Pero como yo lo hago al revés siempre, pues yo empiezo esta misión como si ya conociéramos a Pepita o esta. Hola Pepita, no sé qué, y luego hago la secundaria y nos presentan a Pepita. Mira, esta es Pepita, entonces eso queda rarísimo. Y es que yo no sé por qué lo hago al revés que todo el mundo. Así que vamos mejor a hacer las principales y luego cuando haya eso ya iremos a las otras, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a ir aquí a la corte de Fontaine. Luego para acabar el vídeo haremos una tiradita al gachapón, que le queda poco ya al banner de Zongli. A ver si lo conseguimos, con un poco de suerte. Así que nada, vamos para... Uy, casi me callo. ¿Dónde vas? Ah, que eso es agua. ¿Dónde te tiras de cabeza? Que te vas a matar, Moria. Tía loca. Ve al lugar donde está Linney, que si recordáis es el mago de Oz. Uy, es que no sabía si me iba a dar contra la cornisa o qué. Pom, pom, pom.
This is our current abode. Ah, Freminet, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Freminet.
Anda.
He is a phenomenal diver.
O sea, que son familia numerosa, macho.
Hello.
Linney, Lynette y Freminet. Freminet.
Nice to meet you. My name is Primer, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
Lenny.
What is it, Freminet? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets.
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
That's our Freminet, always quick with the underwater work.
Bueno, pues ya conocemos al tercer miembro de la familia Froilán.
Looks like rain.
Pues ya podemos cantar It's raining men. Aleluya.
Wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House.
What's wrong, Freminet?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Freminet? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Freminet can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Freminet...
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks.
Oh, no need! This will be a walk in the park for us!
Vale, pues voy al taller Beaumont, que está exactamente... ¿Dónde está? Espera, vamos a activar el teletransporte este antes, que lo tenemos aquí, todo para adelante. Y... Ah, pero está Arribi de Manantiari. Por cierto, el otro día me enteré, sin venir a cuento, para nada, porque es hablar de otro juego, pero el otro día estaba viendo una cosa. Fijaros que hace como 2 años que subí yo el de Last of Us 2. Yo estaba súper convencido de que el personaje de Lev resulta que era homosexual, ¿no? Por todo lo que cuenta y tal. Pues la verdad es que no. La verdad es que es una chica en realidad que nació y la llamaron Lily. Y por eso en el juego le dicen, oye Lily, no sé qué. Y entonces la comprometieron para casarse con uno de los ancianos, como ya dijeron en el juego y tal. Y él se rebeló, o ella se rebeló, porque quería ser como su hermana, como... ¿Cómo se llama? Yara. Y quería ser soldada. Pero claro, como no la dejaron o lo que sea, pues entonces se rapó el pelo como los adultos y se cambió el nombre y se puso Lev. O sea que en realidad es una chica transgénero, macho. O sea, es decir, lo tenía completamente erróneo yo. Yo no sé por qué estaba convencido de que él era homosexual. No sé. En fin, patatas en latín. Vamos para allá. ¿A cuánto está esto? A 147 metros. Llama al metre. Que por cierto, qué juegazo el de Last of Us 2. A mucha gente le encantó, mucha gente lo odió, pero a mí me parece un juegazo como la copa un pino, vamos. De hecho, hoy en día, 2 años después, aún sigo viendo gente jugándolo en YouTube. A youtubers que sigo yo, aún les sigo viendo jugar al de Last of Us 2. Sobre todo en las partes chungas y emocionantes. Hello, Downtown.
Hello there.
Downtown.
New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making...
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows?
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks...
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is?
Eso de los juicios de Fontaine me tiene un poco mosca, ¿eh? Yo creo que hay algo raro ahí. Entre eso y que... la Arconte no parece ser la auténtica Arconte, yo creo que acá hay gato encerrado.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumocia.
Sí, esa ya la hemos conocido.
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
¿Y este quién es?
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% to...
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good...
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to
Anda.
collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
No bail.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything.
Es verdad que no bail era de Fontaine.
Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Ah, no, es verdad. Este era de Snezhnaya.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Trevor?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want
Boy.
Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Venga, vale.
I'm unsure this won't take long.
Pim pam pum. Clank, clink, clank, pam, pam, pam. Anda, que somos no bail. Pues a Novail yo no lo tengo nada controlado, macho. No tengo ni idea de lo que hace, ni de... Sé que lo probé en su día, en los típicos eventos de probar y tal, pero poco más. Pom, 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 pom.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer?
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Huh?
¿Qué ha pasado?
Now's my chance.
Ahorra. Ahorra con la cuenta ahorros. ¿Qué ha pasado? No me he enterado.
Huh. That was weird.
Como que se ha quedado sin poder, sin la visión, o como...
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Y yo.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now.
Bueno, vamos a tener que volver a luchar contra él. Porque contra Novail yo creo que luchamos, ¿no? En Inazuma, me parece.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, it was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. Because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me.
Bueno.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never
It es un
explained
payaso.
it, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me.
Joder, pues sí que era un sueño raro, macho.
Oh, that sounds familiar. When we fought against you before.
¿Ves cómo luchó contra los otros? Sí, me acordaba yo. Lo que pasa es que luego se vuelve bueno. Que ya no me acuerdo, hace tantos episodios ya que ya no.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you.
Vale.
Hey, more work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm
Verdugos del
feeling bored.
justiciácigo de Fontaine.
Official champion duelist?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their
Anda,
honor by
mira qué chulo.
requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The
Mira qué bien.
champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor.
Anda.
And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused.
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today,
Clorinde.
is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Anda.
Well,
Oye, mira qué
that's
bien.
child for ya.
Creo que cuando conocimos al Arconte Hidro, ni idea, soy malísima recordando nombres.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
La visión.
Huh? Your vision?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Sí, pero pues sin visión no creo yo que seas tan bueno, ¿eh? Novail.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Aquí las únicas que somos buenas somos nosotras porque somos superpoderosas. Pero el resto de la peña sin visión no... Vale, pues vamos. Con una que lo diga. A ver, que sí, que pueden pelear con las espadas y las lanzas, pero no es lo mismo pelear ataque físico, como hacía yo al principio, que usar las habilidades. Pero este va a ser en todas las obras, es el asesino. No sé exactamente de qué. Acá. Ah, vale, que están aquí.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from the Publishing House. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon...
No me hace falta.
Sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
Muy bien, Paimon.
Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon?
Pues sí, porque yo creo que para ir acabando el vídeo, hombre, no vamos a acabar todavía, pero... Misión de Novail. La ciudad... Ve a la plaza de la fuente que hay frente a la ópera. Un segundo, porque creo que había por aquí un teletransportador más, que debe ser el último que me quede en todo Fontaine, porque los demás, fuera de cámara, los he ido yo activando. Ah, no, mira, aquí tenemos uno. Aquí tenemos uno más. Pero bueno, a ver si podemos activar este, ¿vale? Que es que lo tenemos aquí, o sea... Está en el agua. Está en el agua. Está en el agua. Está en el agua. O sea, habría que tirarnos aquí al río. Manzanares. Ah, no, pero esto intenté yo activarlo y no pude porque no sé cómo bajar. Así que nada, vamos a seguir a la corte de Fontaine. Uy, 800 metros, tú. Está muy lejos esto, está muy lejos. Ah, aquí. Vamos a viajar aquí. ¿Esto qué era? Esta es el Suite Criocéfiro. Esta es una... La opción de diálogo que escojas ante el desafío determinará el tipo de desafío y las recompensas. Qué chulo. Una canción dividida en dos movimientos. ¿Ves? Esta es la que luchamos contra una de las dos. No me acuerdo si contra el chico o la chica. Venga, vamos al espectáculo de magia. Por cierto, el otro día en un teletransporte acuático, al activarlo, pasé cerca de una misión secundaria de mundo. Lo que pasa es que no la activé, porque dije, bueno, para evitar que se nos pierda algo de contenido, pues
Oh, Archon,
ya la activaremos.
please bless us with a bright and healthy child. I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I guess if there are, kid.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine.
Pues como la Fontana de Trevi, que todo el mundo va a echarle una moneda para tirar, para pedir un deseo. Pues esto igual. Tampoco es tan raro, Paimon. Vache. Vache, s'il vous plaît.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come
Bueno,
here
no
and
es
wish for children.
exactamente igual, pero es parecido.
Lenny asked me to wait here for you. Remember?
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here.
Una extraña voz.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing the voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges.
Anda.
So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
No sé hasta qué punto será cierto.
What did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions...
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance.
Vale, venga.
Right.
Vamos a verle. Purum pum 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 purum pum purum pum 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 purum pum. Entra en la ópera de la epiclesis. La ópera de la epiclesis. Pum, pum, pum. Hola. Entré a la ópera. Entré a la ópera. Bueno, pues no creo que nos dé tiempo a acabarla hoy, ¿eh? Esta es misión principal, con lo cual será para 2 o 3 episodios. Pero como teníamos unas protogemas, digo, bueno, vamos a tirarle a Zhongli, porque luego he visto que en los siguientes banners vienen 2 personajes que son de aquí, de Fontaine, pero que ni los conozco ni nos los han presentado aún. Entonces, bueno, por lo menos a Zhongli sí que le conocemos, ¿no?
I can tell, Judge, but you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet.
Pues ahora, danos los mejores palcos VIPs. Sí, ¿cómo? ¿Y tú? No, yo no. Aquí estoy. Vale.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
¿A quién no le gustó el espectáculo de magia? Sí.
I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Venga, vete. ¿A quién no le gusta un buen espectáculo de magia? Siéntate en el asiento. Ah. He pensado, digo, aquí, digo, ¿por dónde va a hacer el espectáculo? Ahí. Pero no, hay que entrar en la puerta. Es que soy un impaciente. Soy una impaciente. Mira qué chula la ópera. Una noche en la ópera. La parte contratante de la primera parte será considerada como la parte contratante de la primera parte. Y la parte contratante de la segunda parte será considerada como la parte contratante de la segunda parte. Hala, yo salto por encima. No respeto protocolos. Pum, 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 pum. Pues parecen un poco incómodos, ¿eh? No es por nada, pero vamos. Ah, no, vale, que tienen su cojincito y todo eso. Digo, como sean bancos de madera, macho, vaya. Este es el personaje, creo que viene en el siguiente banner. Se llama Freyot o algo así. Me parece haberle visto. Me parece.
Traveler, maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. So, you little.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did you? Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linney, then. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here.
Nevillet, eso. Nevillet. Y luego en el siguiente banner hay otro personaje de aquí de Fontaine que se llama Freyot o algo así.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in
Bueno, el
Fontaine.
juez supremo, macho. Casi nada al aparato, ¿sabes?
Ooh, sorry for being so rude just now.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so And by the way, I should probably let you know, There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for... I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later.
La supuesta Arconte, Furina. Pero yo creo que esta no es la verdadera Arconte.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Es que en Fontaine todo es muy extraño, macho. O todo me hace sospechar. No lo sé, a lo mejor es que yo soy un paranoico.
Yay! The show's finally about to start!
Por fin se abre el telón.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Hija, Paimon, es que no te callas ni debajo del agua.
I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Qué bienvenida más calurosa.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Bueno, venga, pero ¿por qué no empiezas ya y no te enrollas tanto? Que queremos ver magia, macho.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Mira. El mago pop.
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Mira qué chulo. Anda. La paloma no podía faltar, claro. Sacar una paloma de la chistera.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before.
Hombre, son unos
So
clásicos
it's time for
de
something
los trucos,
truly
la verdad.
extraordinary. Don't you think?
Siempre son agradables de ver, pero... Mira, una palomita de las manos.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Prom, pom, pom, pom.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Pom, clac. Ahí te has quedado cerrada. No te salva ni Barry Manson.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now.
Pero...
Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Uy, se ha quedado en pelotas.
Lynette, are you still there?
Sí, pero no nos salgas en pelotas que si no luego no me... Que luego tengo problemas en YouTube.
I'm back.
Está bien el truquillo. Es chulo. Bueno, en honor a la verdad hay que decir que el espectáculo ha sido un poco corto, pero bueno.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Es lo que hace un mago.
To appreciate
Magia.
You should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Exactamente.
That's right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun.
Ah, bueno, eso te iba a decir, digo, pues como les hagas pagar 50 euros por un espectáculo de 3 trucos, macho.
The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick,
ya sabía yo que íbamos a salir de voluntarias.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now.
Bueno, no nos irás a cerrar por la mitad.
There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Ah, no, que nos vas a teletransportar.
Members have already guessed our next magic trick. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then.
Ya te digo yo que vamos a salir nosotras.
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand.
Eso sí que no me lo esperaba.
Please, come forward. My assistant will take
Eso sí que no me lo esperaba, que no fuéramos a ser nosotras.
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, if the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll...
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
Su señoría no se va a poner a contar, Paimon, de verdad que...
I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38! Mr. Linney, are you all right in there?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the mech. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example...
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Pam.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't...
25! 24! 23! What's wrong, Mr. Linney?
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. It seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's alright. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now.
Hey.
Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Verás tú lo que sale de ahí ahora.
¡Tada!
Ah, bueno, pues mira, la ha salido bien. ¿Y la otra señora? Que debe estar con una claustrofobia que te cagas. ¡Oiga! Que le ha aplastado la señora. ¿Qué ha pasado, tío? No me digas que se ha muerto su hermana, porque esa es la máscara que llevaba su hermana, ¿no? Ah, no, es la que llevaba el tramoyista.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
O sea que sí que es verdad que se ha muerto la espectadora. Y por eso no hay que salir voluntarios a los...
His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
Pero no era una señora que la iban a meter ahí.
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Ah, o sea que ha sido un accidente.
We are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Claro, eso digo yo.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Uy.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear...
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. But besides, before the show, he told us they would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He could...
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I...
Huh? I just think that he...
Oh, but what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina...
that's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? Then there's no problem at all. But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. So no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser.
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed. Well, traveler, seems Lady Freminet has set you in her sights. Are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time.
Vale, pues nada, después de este inesperado incidente, creo que lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Ahora en cuanto acaben las cinemáticas y tal, y vamos a tirar al gachapón. De momento me están gustando las historias de Fontaine.
Tell me, good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me.
Al menos más que las de Sumeru. Las de Sumeru me resultaron un pelín aburridas.
But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Mira qué gafas se ha puesto.
Emma bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in
Se parece a
the
Groucho Marx.
Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first.
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lynn.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic shows a work of art. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here.
Vale, pues ahora ya se va a parar esto y nos va a decir investiga el teatro, investiga la ópera.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Freminet mentioned.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linney's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linney is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if...
A través del expediente del caso puedes revisar las pruebas y pistas recabadas hasta el momento y recapitular la información. También puedes consultar las pruebas y pistas que aún no has descubierto en el expediente. Anda, qué chulo. Usa la habilidad búsqueda perceptiva para hallar pruebas y pistas del caso en un área determinada y así avanzar en la investigación. Mira qué bien, informe de la guardia. Vale. Datos de la víctima, Cowell. Vale. Detectives en acción. Mentiras sobre el escenario. Habla con el guardia. Busca pistas, ¿veis? Pistas que además están aquí en la ópera. Ah, mira, nos anda aquí con una especie de diario. Bueno, pues esto lo vamos a hacer en la siguiente. Como podéis ver, ahí a 40 metros hay una pista. Línea blanca. Ah, la línea del cadáver. Bueno, pues nada, pues eso. Pues espero que os haya gustado toda esta parte. A mí me ha parecido bastante chula. Vamos a tirarle que tenemos 1900 protogemas al Tito Zhongli, que como veis le quedan 2 días ya a este banner. O sea, si no me sale hoy, ya no me sale. O por lo menos hasta el próximo rerun. Vamos a ver si hay suerte. Mira, no, este no es. Freminet, ah, qué guay. Freminet. Ah, coño, este es el hermano que hemos conocido en este episodio. Mira qué guay, pues ya tenemos a 2 de los 3 hermanicos. Nos queda la chica. Bueno, pues anda, mira, Xinjiang, que la teníamos ya, pero bueno, le daremos una constelación. Oye, pues 2 personajes, no nos podremos quejar, ¿eh? Nada, pero que nada, que nada mal. Muy chulo este gachapón. Me ha gustado mucho. Vale, pues nada, gente, eso. Espero que os haya gustado. Muchas gracias por pasaros por aquí de corazón, de todo corazón. Así que nada, nos vemos en el siguiente si os apetece. Sed buenas, sed buenos, sed felices. Un saludín muy grande. Chao, chao.